From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, first pitch coming up. Our starting pitcher in this one, Lucas Giolito.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Look out!
Time.
And it hit him.
Take your bait.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Luis Ariz stands in.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
On the ground to third. Whips it to Casas, and that is that. Back in Boston, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That misses. Now 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that will fall. So a man on base to start the inning.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's going to be Connor Wong. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one almost hit him. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now batting Tristan Casas. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Fouled off down the right side. And the inning is over. Second inning set to go. Now Machado up here. Giolito back to work. There's a strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And he swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bregman to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Digging in, Connor Joe.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Scoops it up barehanded, puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Makes the catch. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No ball.
Wow.
1 strike.
That's not even close to the zone.
One down, base is empty. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout. Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jose Iglesias. That one the other way. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, 32 years old, and he was born in Aruba. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Almost got him.
Strike. Woo.
Tatis waits.
Strike. Woo. 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Boston, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-1.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Ripped on a line. And it goes just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One gone, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Wong. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Here goes the runner. Makes the grab. And here is Devers. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Duran off of first with 2 away. And now he steps off the rubber. Runner goes again. And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now at the plate, Tristan Casas. Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sliced hard but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back on this one. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Back here at Fenway, start of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Brute.
He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, top half of inning number 4. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Manny Machado. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And he boots it. Tags the runner for 1. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error. Stepping in for San Diego, Connor Joe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Late on that fastball.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Wong collects, fires to first.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
So bases all loaded up. Campusano will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Runner holds up at third. Bases still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all he did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Caught him looking for the K. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Alex Bregman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that should be extra bases. The throw into second easily with a leadoff double.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now here is Wilyer Abreu. Merrill under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Cedar Rafaela. To the right side, Iglesias. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. 1 down, runner at first. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first, we're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that one almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one fouled off. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Fernando Tatis Jr. Giolito back to work. On the ground to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a blooper back behind short. Makes the grab, 2 down.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Tatis off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Back here at Fenway Park, and now Jarren Duran.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First pitch misses. Upstairs.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now Connor Wong, runner on the move. Throw to second, and great jump. And the tying run is now in scoring position. This one could be trouble. Duran headed for the plate. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Now a huge at bat in this game. Coming up.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. 1 for 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1. And strike 2. No outs, runner over at third. And the runner's coming home. One attempt misses. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And now it's going to be Tristan Casas. He is singled, and he is flied to left. Dives, and he can't hang on. He won't get back to first in time, and they don't get an out on the play. 2 outs, runner at first. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. They get the force, and that'll do it. And we're back. Top six. So here's the Padres DH, Jake Cronenworth. The other way. Dives, but it's off his glove. No play. That's an infield single. Go ahead run on base. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
A swing and a soft liner. Lunging, but it gets down. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Line drive, base hit. And he's back in safely.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. One run is in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Campusano on third. Iglesias at second with nobody out. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela on the move. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tatis now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 3.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. Second and third, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. It's 6-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hit in the air, left field. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. Adam, in his 5th season, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Fouled off to the right. Merrill makes a move towards the gap. And a quick out, number 1. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. blasted left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. A massive home run. And they're chipping away. It's 6-3. Base is empty, one away. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. Fly ball center field. Merrill hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Trevor Story. Second baseman, and that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No ball. See strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Joe on his horse. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third base. So they turn to their closer, Justin Slayton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And down on strikes he goes. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. In the air, out towards left center. Durant makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Campusano hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Into center. Merrill pulls it down, and there's two gone. So it's their last chance in this one. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That one at triple digits.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. This could end it. Misses inside. 1-2 to count. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will...
Got him. And that'll do it.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably. Think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make this spark, bang, let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill.